What's the best angle for this thing? Hmm. Let's go with that. You want to just clock that I'm driving an Iveco? Have you seen what's on the steering wheel block, Hawks? Yeah, some people are coming up on 5-year subs, which is properly scary. Rome, you might want to take a look at the person who's got a very similar name to you. Is it correct that ProMods adds better textures and therefore a higher spec GPU ideally? I don't know. You need to read their website. Where are we? I'll show you where we are. We are approaching Broadford. So we're west of Inverness. Pretty much the most westerly point. Oban and this one's the most westerly points in Scotland in this map. Broadford. There's another one up here, Portree. King Corndog, if you want to know what specs, you need to go and look at websites and things. Like, Eurotruck has minimum specs, ProMods probably has their specs listed as well. But they probably just follow what Eurotruck says. Yeah, I've been over that as well. Fuck cool. Yeah, I love Skye. I had a friend once who moved to the Isle of Skye, lived there for a few years, and then moved back to Yorkshire. For family reasons. He enjoyed being here, but ultimately, he wanted to be back with his family. Is it better to buy ProMods or not, Dubfun? Look, with ProMods, you can download it for free in multiple parts, or you can pay $1 and get it in one part. If you download it for free, it's throttled, but you'll get it eventually, and you get it for free, and you may see adverts on the way. You probably will. If you pay $1, you get it all in one go, you get it very quickly, you support the team. It's your choice. I kind of see it as paying $1 to basically have a team that create ProMods, because think about how important ProMods is to your trucking, right? So if you think to yourself, $1 every 3-4 months or something, yeah, I'll pay that. Give them some money for all the servers and the bandwidth and all the other stuff they have to deal with. You know, why not? But that's just me. Some people just download it for free because they don't have $1 or they don't have a PayPal account or whatever. But it's still your decision. No, I don't have the ProMods trailer pack. I'm using Jazzycat. Bit of rubbish on the floor here. Alright, Jeff. Busy as usual. Always on a cig break. You don't need PayPal to get pro mods. I just got it because the game update. DJ Mackie.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You're not making any sense to me. I don't know if I've misunderstood you or not. I thought I explained it. Fredman, 24, dude. 2 years. I feel nuttier by the day. Better be careful I don't become an oak tree by 2 years. Happy anniversary, Fredman. Well, that is true, Super Subs. They do give you the option. Yeah, it is that, Roland. It's a bit more work to get it to piece it all together. Oh, you had to get it because the game updated. I see what you mean, DJ Mackie. I don't know what it's got to do with PayPal, though. How much of a game changer do you think the SQRS shifter is? Compared to getting a wheel, it's like going from not having a wheel to having a wheel is a game changer in this game. Going from having a manual shifter to having one with SQRS is not a game changer. It's just a nice thing to have. Do you benefit from using Twitch Prime? What, do I benefit if you use Twitch Prime? Yes, it's just like a normal sub to me. Red Devil, have a good one, sir. Let's see where we can go. Wow, okay. Right, looks like we're going to Iceland then. Because, although it just means driving back down that road like for the 3rd time. Do we really want to do that, or should we just go to Thurso or something? I might just teleport back to Thurso and take that tanker. Yeah, let's do that. That expires in 9 hours. What time is it now? In the interests of not driving down the same road for the 3rd time today, we'll do this. You meant using Amazon Prime to use Twitch Prime. It's so confusing. Twitch does that, right? Yeah, you connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. And once you've done that, it basically gives you the option to subscribe for free for a month. Don't pull out, don't pull out. It's a modded Iveco. Looks like they've reworked some road there, unless I've never been there. Is that new? Or have I just not been down that? Because it looks like they've reworked this road. I'm kind of thinking that's new. Not seen that before. In terms of Iceland, looks like I've been down more or less every road apart from that one. This one's obviously been redone. Because I have been down there. Maybe that's new. So there's a couple of bits I need to go and see. Have you not thought about doing the Tradim truck? I'm not sure what that is. Have you fixed your ETSC map so you can scroll over Iceland? On my map, Iceland, if that was the map border. That usually happens when you've got a mod conflict with another map. And it requires, like if you have it with Rust map, then you need to have the Rust map connector on top of the whole lot, otherwise the map zooms are all wrong. Do we drive to Thurso, Tommy? I teleported to Thurso, mate. It's like a bowl of crunchy nut cornflakes. Freight market. Silo Tower. Did they have more of Spain? I don't believe so. Nope. Don't think this release is new content. It's about making it work for 131. I love to teleport. Not that. I love to pick up trailers and jobs that I want to take, you know? Pulpy dude, thank you for the host. Right then. I've done it before, Bowsy, but you need to... The problem with doing tandem trucks and trailers, Bowsy, is that you almost inevitably end up having to teleport. Because when you arrive at your destination, there's not a high chance that you'll end up with, like, tandem trailers to take. So you'll end up having to teleport somewhere else to get one. What weight is this? 24. Wow. Look at this thing. Imagine seeing that on Iceland. What, Robo? Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, good evening, sorry I'm late. Been to court to settle my divorce. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. On a Sunday? Are you playing in your own instance? Are there other random people online? I'm not online, Adeldril. Well, have they not sorted that person out yet? Yes, I agree. The south road of Iceland is. But then so is the northwest part as well. That lovely twisty road that goes around the coast. It's a fantastic drive. Yeah, the northern road is where you go if you want a challenge, because it's just like a lot more snowy. And then try and go across the middle if you really want to have fun. The map annoys me though as a local in Iceland. Why it snows in the north and not in the south mid season doesn't make sense. Oscar, it's because the game doesn't have a concept of seasons. That's why. Like if it did, they would be able to do something about it as a map author, but since the game doesn't support the concept of seasons, they can't do that. So their solution was, well, let's just make the northern side more snowy. So it's not really ProMod's fault. Okay. Torsion. 9 hours 40 minutes, blimey. You'd rather have no snow or all snow. Yeah, but that would mean doing 2 versions of the map. Because, like, again, the game doesn't let you dynamically apply textures, so you can't... You can't have the situation where it can swap in snow textures depending on anything, really. It's just hard baked into the map. Torsfarm.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Whoa. That's a nice view.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Oh, the tank. I need to fill up soon. DJ G-Man and Matty Matt, welcome back, guys. Let's get a bit frame heavy here. So many people around. I think the FPS dropped because of the amount of stuff you can see. So many objects. Good night, Ben GT. Have a good one. A bit of a squeeze. Mining bitcoins, you must be joking. We are going to 15 hours, 1100 euros. You'd love to go to Iceland. I'd like to visit it. I'd like to sit in one of those, you know, they have those hot, natural pools, like warmed volcanically. That sounds awesome. Uh-oh, it's raining. See, the snow looks a little bit weird in the context of it raining like this. What countries have I been to? Oh, crikey. I don't know. Up until, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I wasn't that well travelled, and now I seem to have bounced around a little bit. Put it this way, I've never been to anything in Africa. I've never been to anything in South America. I've never been to anything in Asia. They're like the main continents that I've not been to.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Nathan plays the game 21 months, 3 to 2 years. Thank you, Nathan. I don't really think Antarctica features in people's lists of places to go much. Is Turkey in Asia, Captain Flint? Is it really in Asia? Small part is Europe and the rest is Asia. It's split between Europe and Asia. I suppose technically... Well, I've been to Bodrum. I've been to Istanbul and Bodrum. Does that count as going to Asia then? It sounds like a technicality to me. You know, I would class more as... Whoa. There's other places I would say, yes, I've been to Asia. This is going to get slippy, and I've not seen a fuel station yet, which is a bit of a worry. This is going to be a fun trip. I can feel it. We're going to run out of fuel. I don't know. No, there's a fuel station down here somewhere. But it was getting a bit slidey back there, I'm not going to lie. Whoa, slippy slide. Blimey. Always supposed to be ridiculously expensive. I don't know. You'd have to ask Whiteland. I think salaries are higher to allow for that effectively, but the living conditions are very nice apparently. So it's not a case of it's ridiculously expensive and nobody can afford to live there. It's like it's expensive, but the salaries are equally high enough to match that. So they have I think they have quite a lot of holidays as well. That's Whiteland, I don't know. Oh, that guy just stood there? What the heck? I thought that car was going to go into the side then. Thank you, Pampisi. I do need to refuel, bro. It's a very slow indicator. Probably Flopsy Doodle. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we've got a southeast coastal road here, and time is 7 PM. But given we're so far north, it may not actually get that dark. You don't hear about Transport for London taking over Heathrow Connect? Nope. I've heard about the government taking back the East Coast main line, though, from Virgin. Isn't the Heathrow Connect, isn't that very expensive? Because I heard that getting to Heathrow on the, like, the shuttle service is, like, stupidly priced. I've never actually used it myself. Not yet, Bandita. Focusing on my flight sim more than my racing at the moment. Where's all the cars? It's like a ghost town. Heathrow to Connect from Paddington is £20. We need a photo. That's a nice view. See if we can get that boat in.
Welcome back, Nutter.
The right den. Welcome back. That'll do. You want that as a desktop background? Nice shot, isn't it? Hey, Slippy, I can feel it. Majesh, thank you for the host. The longest haul I've driven in Pro Mods? Ooh, I don't know. We've done a long one in Pro Mods. I'm certain we've done over 2,000 Ks on a Pro Mods journey. Like from Iceland all the way across in one night. It's pretty big. Nice one, Compat. We went from Poland to Iceland once. How far was that? Do you remember? When did I quit Warcraft? Now you're asking. It was after the Lich King and before the Mist of Pandaria. I never got the Panda DLC. Yep, I'll be doing some flying RL this week. Look at that. weather permitting, I'll be flying. Twixer 15 months. Man, does time fly. Ooh, another random event. Sorry, I sniff another photo opportunity. So Cataclysm, probably. Around about then. You just got back from a flight lesson in a Cessna 152. How did you enjoy it? 152 is too small for me. I had one flight lesson in a 152 and I didn't like it. It was too cramped. I just thought to myself, I cannot learn in this plane. Blackmore 53 months, count 'em, 53. Thanks for all your hard work to entertain us. Loyal Nutter, thank you very much, Blackmore. It is so slippy. It's really good. Glad you enjoyed it. After a few hours, a few lessons, you'll really be enjoying it. You play Assassin, Panda Rogue, and Panda Warrior, both level 110. Over 950 eye level. Nice. Iceland reminds you of Morrowind. Ever thought about streaming the story content of Warcraft 3? Nah, I'm not playing Warcraft. When I quit Warcraft, I said that's it, I'm not going back. Great to be here today. I had to run through Chicago Airport to make my flight. This is perfect relaxation. Wow. I'll be on a Dreamliner in 2 weeks' time. Looking forward to that. Decode Monkey, thank you for 22 months. Paul, will you come to Scandinavia's largest transport fair in Denmark, March 2019? It depends if people speak English though, DK Trucker. I don't want to go and just can't understand a word anybody's saying, it's pointless. This was about as far as a CRJ 700. I'd still like to fly one. But yeah, it's not as good as a Dreamliner, no way. Do I recommend a Samsung SSD for a laptop or another SSD? I've only ever used Samsung 840 and 850 EVOs and not one has failed on me. So I can only speak about Samsungs. I don't use anybody else's, so I don't know. But I can recommend the Samsung 840 and 850s. Evo or the Pro. Evo's the cheaper one slightly. I don't declark now. Once you've done it a number of times, declark. At first it's weird, but once you've done it, it becomes natural. And it's quite useful, declark, because driving on the right of the road in this game sets you up. Or indeed if you're if you drive on the right hand side of the road in your country, driving on the left in this game sets you up for if you ever visit a country and you need to hire a car, it's not going to be weird for you. It's going to be pretty natural. .840 and 850 is just an improved spec. The 850 came later and it has better performance. That's pretty much it. I think it uses VNAND RAM as well or something like that. Nope, I am not on the same flight as Matt Davis. I'm going at a different time. Well, at least the snow's gone. At least we've got some friction. Can't wait for Vegas. Vegas, baby. What's a Dreamliner? It's an aircraft, Bowsy. See you, Billy. Look at that, 10 PM, and you can still see in colour. How cool is that? You'd love to fly long haul one day, just no purpose of doing so. Yes, there is, Baz. Going to Flight Sim Expo. Too expensive? What do you call too expensive, Baz? Whoa, road surface. It's crazy, like dirt track. Well, Baz, long haul is just like short haul, except you're bored for a few more hours. Like when you're up there, you'll have to watch more videos and stuff on your tablet. Because like once you're in cruise, you know, there's not a massive amount to see. Did you see the FS Labs Airway 319 new feature announcement? I did not. D22. What is it? What did they announce? You want to fly a big bird? Well, yeah, they cost more money. There's no way around it. Not really Bowsy, it's just a nice aircraft. It's a modern passenger jet. Is what it is, Bowsy. They'll have a dynamic... We'll have a dynamic ice system that affects performance and handling. Looks pretty smart. Ooh. That'll be nice when we get into winter then. Not bad, thank you, Jackus. Look at the sky, and it's like 11:30 at night. That's crazy. Look at that.